Now let's learn a little bit about the home team on the scoreboard. That's the Twin Lakes Indians. The Indians have a school enrollment of 773. Their gym capacity right here is getting close. Still some room for some folks to show up. We'll mention their capacity here is 3,200. We'll let you know their Class 3A Sectional 18. There are 6 in their sectional. We'll let you know Twin Lakes in it. They're 9-6 presently. Calumet, they're 12-7. Rensselaer Central, they're 5-5 presently. Hanover Central, they're 9-7. Knox, they're currently 8-6. In Wheeler, they're 4-10. We'll mention the principal at Twin Lakes High School is Melissa Whitehead. The athletic director, also the basketball coach, that's Kent Adams. The athletic secretary is Karen Shreef. We'll remind you Twin Lakes High School is located at 300 South 3rd Street, Monticello, Indiana, 47960. You can reach them by telephone 574-583-7108. Twin Lakes Indians wear the collars red and white. They're in the Hoosier Conference West Division. There are 10 teams in the Hoosier Conference. There's an East and a West. Presently, they stack up like this. In the East Division, it's Northwestern, Hamilton Heights, Tipton, Western, and Lewis Cass. In the West Division, currently, it is Central Catholic, Twin Lakes, and West Lafayette. I'll mention those 3 teams have only played 2 of their 4 conference games. Those 3 teams are currently 2-0 in the conference. It's going to be a dogfight from here on out. And we'll also mention Rensselaer in 4th place and Benton Central there in 5th place presently. We'll mention the Twin Lakes Indians. They're 9-6 on the season. They're 2-0 in the West Division of the Hoosier Conference. They average 53 points offensively, and they average 53 points defensively is what they give up. And we'll mention just a little bit before this 20-minute clock started, I got to meet the 25-year anniversary team for Twin Lakes Indians. It was pretty grand. We'll mention that was the 1993-94 team, and that was pretty nice. They started out 3-3 on the season, and they ended up winning the sectional. So we'll also mention the head coach presently for the Twin Lakes Indians. He's in his 23rd year at Twin Lakes High School. That's Kent Adams. He doubles as the athletic director. Also the athletic director for Roosevelt Middle School. He's got 311 wins at Twin Lakes. He's lost 215. Overall, he's a 31-year varsity head basketball coach. 381 wins, 320 losses. He knows the game, and we'll mention the next game for Twin Lakes on the agenda will be Wednesday, the 30th. That's this Wednesday. Twin Lakes will be at West Lafayette. That'll be a conference matchup in the West Division. And then I'll mention the very next day, on the 31st, they'll do battle with Lafayette Central Catholic to finish out the 4-game conference for the West Division, I should say. So they're getting right down to the nitty-gritty in the West Division. 6:15 on the game clock. The pregame clock, I should mention. We'll let you know about what happened last night in the Hoosier Conference basketball. The results for last night, the 25th, on a Friday, there were 7 games last night. Seeger defeated Benton Central 68-52. Culver Academy defeated West Lafayette 60-23. And we'll mention Central Catholic, a home game. They defeated Darren Catholic 72-68. It was an overtime victory for Central Catholic last night. We'll also mention Hamilton Heights defeated Tipton at Tipton last night 74-64. In a 7:30 contest last night, it was Maconaquah 48, Lewis Cass 45. And also last night, a postponed ball game. I do not have the replacement date. That was North Newton and Rensselaer. Last game, the final game to mention for last night, we've already mentioned it. It was a 7:30 start time. Northwestern was here at Twin Lakes last night. Northwestern got the win 63-58. That was a good one. We may be in for a good one tonight. That's 7 games in the Hoosier Conference. 5 West, 4 East. Last night, the idle team in the conference was the Western Panthers. Tonight, in the game night for the Hoosier Conference, Saturday, January 26th, 7 games on the agenda tonight. Benton Central at Felton Central tonight. Hebron, they're at Rensselaer. Hebron can play some baseball. We'll also mention Lewis Cass at Kokomo tonight. And as mentioned, Northwestern going against Carroll. That's out of Florida. That's a 4:30 start at Bankers Live Fieldhouse. And also last night it was Tipton. They were hosting. I take that back. It's going on tonight. It's Tipton. They're on the road at Taylor. They're at the Titans tonight. And another 7:30 start. It's West Lafayette at Frankfort tonight. Another 7:30 start. It is Western at Twin Lakes. We know about that game. There are 2 teams idle in the Hoosier Conference tonight. Those 2 teams are Hamilton Heights and Lafayette Central Catholic. So looking for a good game tonight should be. We'll mention this game is being brought to you by Brian Baer, Main Street Mortgage, Lisa Stokes Baer, Century 21, Indiana Express Rentals, Adler Attorneys, the Adler Building, Discount Copies, Sign Production, PutMeInSports.com. This game is also being simulcast on Hamilton County TV.com. If you want to go back, you can listen on demand or you can listen live. Simulcast ball game tonight. Also, this game being brought to you by Noblesville Trophies, McCreary Concrete Products Incorporated, and Fritz Auto Sales and Service. He has 2 Hamilton County locations. Getting ready to have the clock is stationary at 3 minutes. We'll go ahead and mention Class 3A girls basketball. Girls basketball sectionals will begin this week. First round of action, Twin Lakes will go against Calumet. That's the girls' variety. Class 3A, sectional 18. That sectional will happen at Hanover Central. So Twin Lakes on Tuesday, January 29th, 5:30 start time, will go against Calumet. And the winner will play Hanover Central on February 1st. That'll be Friday. And that's going to happen at 5:30 also. We'll mention that sectional at Hanover Central. The championship game will happen on February 2nd. That'll be a 7 o'clock tip-off for the championship. We'll also mention in Class 3A Sectional 20. That's at Frankfort High School. On Tuesday the 29th this week, 6 p.m., it'll be Frankfort going against McConaughey. That's first round of the sectional for the girls at Frankfort and McConaughey. And we'll mention the Western Lady Panthers will go against the winner of that contest in the semifinal. That'll happen on Friday, February 1st, and that's a 6 p.m. start time also. We'll also mention on the 29th, on Tuesday, Game 2 that evening will be West Lafayette going against Peru. That'll be a 7:30 start time. And then the winner will go against Northwestern on Friday at 7:30. The championship game for that sectional, girls sectional at Frankfort High School, will happen on February 2nd. It'll be on a Saturday also, but it will tip off at 7:30 p.m., and that should be a good sectional. Class 3A, sectional 18. So they're taking some more shots. Clock rolling down, 1:08 on the pregame. And then we'll go ahead and mention PutMeInSports.com. Internet radio Hoosier Conference schedule. Pretty much the remaining schedule. It's getting down to the nitty-gritty. We're getting close to sectional action. We'll mention the game tonight in Western at Twin Lakes here on the 26th. Next game on the agenda for Put Me in Sports will be a girls game. It'll be on Tuesday the 29th, this Tuesday. Girls sectional, Yorktown versus Hamilton Heights. That'll happen at Newcastle High School. Class 3A sectional 24. And then on Thursday the 31st, Hamilton Heights will travel to Frankton. That's the boys variety. That'll be a boys game. We'll mention Frankton, Class 2A. They're currently rated number 10 in the state of Indiana. They were 13-3 last I knew. The Huskies will take on the Frankton Eagles on Thursday, the 31st. PutMeInSports.com will be at both of those ball games. We're going to stand at attention right now. We have our national anthem. I believe it's going to be sung by the public address. Public address going to sing the national anthem. He does a fine job. Butch Kramer sings very well and knows the game of basketball. He's PA announcer for more than just basketball. He's highly respected here at Twin Lakes. We're going to set this down for Butch.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what the proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart we won, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bursting air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of summer?
Well done, Butch Kramer. Tell you what, if you don't know the words to the national anthem, you can show up for some home games here at Twin Lakes High School, and you'll learn them pretty quick. Great enunciation from Butch Kramer. We'll mention, we're going to talk about the starting lineups in today's ball game for the Western Panthers, the visiting team on the scoreboard. They'll start like this. Wearing number 3, he's 5'8" tall. He's a senior. That's Berkeley Seacree. Also starting is number 20. Number 20, he's a 6-foot sophomore. Number 20 is Kyle Sanders. He averages 13.1 points per ball game. We'll also mention number 21. He'll start tonight. 6'2" sophomore. Another sophomore in the lineup. That's Cooper Jarvis. Also starting wearing number 23. 6'3" junior. That's Connor Lynn, the final starter in the lineup. He's a freshman. Where's number 24? 6'2" Evan Kretz. The head coach is Mike Lewis, and that rounds up the Western Panthers. Starting lineup for the Twin Lakes Indians, the home team on the scoreboard. Tonight it will be number 3, 5'9" junior, Dayton Minthorn. Also starting tonight, he'll wear number 11, 5'9" junior. That's Colby Smock. Also wearing number 25, 6'1" junior. That's Braden Hauser. He averages 9.7 per contest. Wearing number 31, that 6'2" senior, Micaiah Galvin. He averages 8.1 per game. The final starter in the lineup for Twin Lakes Indians. They'll wear number 41, 6'3" junior, Jace Stoops. Jace Stoops averages 9.7 also. The head coach for Twin Lakes Indians is Kent Adams. They got a tunnel set up. They're running through it. That's the home team. Makes it festive. It's a good atmosphere. They got the younger variety. They got probably middle school and below. I will mention they've got some junior cheerleaders to my left. I kind of got ran out of my spot I was in last time I was here, but I don't mind it. They're over there occupying a good space right there. They've got cheer section right there. Younger variety. I tell you what, they're probably 6th grade and under. About 75 of them, they told me. I said, I'm not going to get in the way. So we're ready for basketball. Both teams out on the surface. The Western Panthers going to wear black. They got white numerals. Wearing white, Twin Lakes. They've got red numerals, red lace. Going to jump up right now. We're going to see Jay Stoops, number 41. He's 6'3", a junior. The Twin Lakes going to jump it up against number 24, Evan Kretz. He's a freshman, 6'2". Here we go. There's the whistle. 8 minutes on the game clock. Toss is a little bit shallow. It's picked up, pushing the backcourt, and picked up right there by Twin Lakes. Number 11, Colby Smock. Colby Smock works it around left side. Number 3, Dayton Minthorn. They're working back around. Ball's on the floor. They go after it, chasing the ball. It's going to be the last touch. They're going to have to make a decision. They're going to say it was last touch by Western. Going to stay in the front court with Twin Lakes. Going to be brought in from the side court in front of the Western bench. That's number 25, Braden Hauser. Out top of the basketball, he'll set the offense. Number 3, Dayton Minthorn. Shot off the mark, wouldn't go. Rebound out of there, Western. They'll go back the other direction, get it to the front court in a hurry. On the dribble, number 3, Berkeley Seacree. Out top, crossing it over. He's working against Dayton Minthorn. They'll pass it to the corner. Evan Kretz, he works it down low off the glass. 2-point bucket from the paint. Credit the bucket, 23, Connor Lynn. It's 2-0. 7:15 on the game clock. We played 45 seconds. It's going to be a holding foul. Working it down low in the front court for Twin Lakes. Trying to get it down low. It's going to be a holding foul called on Western. They're going to whistle this foul on number 21, Cooper Jarvis. He'll pick up his first foul of the game, first foul of the game. Timber ran off the glass, got the bucket. Credit the bucket, Twin Lakes, 31, Micaiah Galvin. Tie ball game at 2. 7-minute mark, we've played a minute. Ball to the front court, Western Panthers. Tipped away, stolen. Jay Stoops in the front court with the basketball, left-handed dribble. They give it up to a point guard, Colby Smock. Colby Smock out top, he works it back to left side behind the arc. Cross-court skip pass, going to work it to Hauser. Hauser with the basketball, going to be tipped away, stolen. Going the other direction, Western trying to go up for a dunk. Going to be a foul from behind. Everybody's safe. Trying to block the shot, but he was going to go up and look like he was going to put one down. Number 24, Evan Kretz, freshman. He'll go through the foul stripe, and the whistle of the foul is going to be called upon number 25, Braden Hauser. So Kretz goes to the line. He'll shoot a couple. He'll get the first one. He'll increase that average. He gets the congratulatory on the lane. Right there, I believe it was 20, Kyle Sanders. Second shot, also good. Evan Kretz, good on both. 4-2 contest. Western in front of the ball in the front court for the Twin Lakes Indians. He'll bounce it, free throw line. Jay Stoops kicks it back out. Moving the ball back around, Dayton Minthorn. He'll dribble right. Bring it back out, going to be a reach-in foul. Reach-in foul called on Western. This is going to be whistled on Evan Kretz. Evan Kretz got to pick and choose his battles. That's probably a foul he could have done without. Out top while they're still working the offense. 4-2 contest. Fouls on Evan Kretz. He's got one. Team foul number 2. One thus far for the for Twin Lakes here in the first half or in the first quarter. 3-point shot, left elbow or left corner baseline wouldn't go. Shot taken by Dayton Minthorn. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Twin Lakes. Can be brought in right of the bucket. They'll look to bring it in 84 feet to the other Baseline brought in right there, number 20, Kyle Sanders. Working it back around, Berkeley Secree. He'll get the ball across the timeline. He'll work the ball back around. He'll just drag that foot. He was trying to get it to a teammate. And I'm Berkeley Secree, and I'm trying to get on the same page with Evan Kretz. So they give the ball back to Twin Lakes. 4-2 contest. Early going, we had some quality basketball. And we're in the front court now. Kind of a little bit of a drought on the scoring column. They're working from outside the paint. Worked his way in, got the bucket, Micaiah Galvin. And he'll get the 2-point bucket, tie the ball game at 4. 5:35 on the game clock. Left side with the basketball crossing the timeline. Working it around with Kyle Sanders. They work it to the opposite corner. Number 21, Cooper Jarvis. They work it back behind the arc, Secree. Secree dribbles in. Takes it to the opposite corner baseline. He'll dribble around, elbow left side, shot in the arc. Wouldn't go. Shot taken there by Kyle Sanders. Trying to rebound the basketball. Foul occurs. They're going to whistle this foul on Twin Lakes Indians. It's going to be number 3, Dayton Minthorn. He'll pick up his first foul of the ball game. Both teams with 2. Going to be brought in left of the bucket on the baseline for Western. Brought in by Kyle Sanders. Behind the arc, he'll dish it to Cooper Jarvis. He'll dribble in, pick it up outside the paint. He'll look to get it left side behind the arc, and he will do so. 24, Evan Kretz. The work behind the arc, left elbow extended, 3-point shot, good. Credit the bucket, 21, Cooper Jarvis. 7-4 contest, Western in front. Shot the other way, 3-point shot is good. He got fouled in the act of shooting in a rare occurrence in a high school game, an opportunity for a 4-point play for Twin Lakes Indians, Dayton Minthorn. Foul's going to be whistled on 23, Connor Lynn. He picked up his first. Team foul number 3. Twin Lakes yet with just 2 here in the first quarter. Jake Stoops going to check out of the ball game. He'll get a breather. 3-point play, a 4-point play opportunity, rimmed out, wouldn't go. That was Dayton Minthorn. Back the other direction. We're tied at 7. 7-7 contest. 4:42 left here in the first quarter. Going to drive the lane in the paint. Go off the glass. Shot wouldn't go. Shot taken by number 10, Case Howard. He just entered the ball game. So he'll take a 3-point shot the other direction. Scored off the rim. That's Hauser. He'll rebound his own basketball. He'll go back up and in. Left side of the glass. He'll go off the backboard. He'll get the bucket. Whistle sounds. And it might be a netting warning. Ball goes through the net. You got to let it go and let the other team have an opportunity to net the basketball and get going. And they call a netting warning, and they give the number. So they stopped the game there briefly. They wrote that down. We'll go on. 9-7 contest. Twin Lakes in front. Off the glass. Shot wouldn't go. Going the other direction. That was number 10, Case Howard. Back the other direction. Number 11, Colby Smock. He'll dish off to Hauser. Left side, Minthorn again. 3-point shot short off the rim. Wouldn't go. They rebound the basketball. Twin Lakes has another opportunity. They'll go up, and it's Micaiah Galvin in the paint. He'll go up for the shot. He'll get fouled. They'll go to the foul stripe. He'll shoot twice. Coach Adams going to check in with a couple here after the first shot for Twin Lakes. Foul's going to be whistled. Western Panther, number 10, Case Howard. He has 1 in the ball game. First shot up and good. 31, Micaiah Galvin, 63% free throw shooter. Checking in the ball game first time for Twin Lakes. I believe we'll double check there. And he'll bounce a couple times. Micaiah Galvin, second shot up, rimmed off and wouldn't go. 10-7 contest. Indians in front by 3 in the ball game for Twin Lakes. He's number 20, Clayton Bridwell. He's a 5'9 freshman. They'll work down low. Western shot wouldn't go. Put back attempt wouldn't go either for number 10, Case Howard. Ball to the front court. They'll work to the corner, work it back out. Working the point right there is number 20, Clayton Bridwell. Freshman athlete. They'll work it back out top to Hauser. Left side now back to Hauser behind the arc. He'll dish it off to Bridwell. Straight out top. He'll reset the offense. Work it right side to Hauser. Back out top, Bridwell left side. They'll move her back around. Also in the ball game is Jaden Owsley for Twin Lakes. Ball's on the surface. It's picked up finally by Twin Lakes. They work it down low. Going to get the 2-point bucket. Going to go to the foul line. We're going to see number 5, Ethan Lazatter. He'll go to the foul line. He's a senior. He got the bucket. Foul's going to be whistled in the act of shooting. Number 22, Jet Engel, picks up his first foul in the ball game. That's 5 on Western. We're in the first quarter, 2 thus far. First quarter for Twin Lakes on the foul department. Short off the rim, wouldn't go for Lazatter. 12-7 contest, Twin Lakes by 5. 2:56 left here in the first quarter. Slipped to the floor, got back up. Going to be an offensive foul. Western Panthers going to pick up the foul, driving hard to the hoop. Number 11, Nathaniel Lydell. Nathaniel Lydell, he's a sophomore, 6 feet. He went hard to the hoop, and Twin Lakes sets up for the charge. Mission accomplished, evidently. 12-7 contest. Crossing the timeline on a slow dribble right there. Number 20, Clayton Bridwell. They're working over to Hauser. He's working it down low. They're going to call foul on Western. Western are going to pick up the 6th foul for the Panthers here in the first quarter. 2:40 left here in the quarter. That foul's whistled on Case Howard. He's got 2. At the foul line once again is Lazatter. First shot up and good. Ethan Lazatter at the free throw line. Back in the ball game, we're going to see Cooper Jarvis for Western. He wears number 21. Micaiah Galvin checking out of the ball game, taking a breather for Twin Lakes. Ethan Lazatter, he's going to get one more. Shots in the air, rimmed around, fell out, wouldn't go. 13-7, 6-point leader. Twin Lakes Indians. We're in the first quarter, 2:33 left. Going to be a blocked shot. Ethan Lazatter blocks it out of bounds. The shot being taken by Jet Engel. It doesn't mean anything, but Western gets the ball back out of bounds on their own baseline. Going to block a shot, try to keep it in play, pick it up, and make it a steal. They work it back to the corner. 3-point shot. Western Panthers got the bucket. Pretty good follow through. Kyle Sanders. He averages 13.1 a game. He got 3 right there. 13-10 contest. 2:15 left here in the first quarter. Out top of the basketball, they move it around. 24, Jaden Owsley. They'll move it back around, touch the hands of Colby Smock. Out top to Lazatter. They'll go right elbow. Shot in the air, wouldn't go. 3-point land, wouldn't go for Jaden Owsley. Back the other direction, 1:55 left in the quarter. Going to bounce it in. Working his way back. Turnaround jumper. Foul curves. He'll go to the foul stripe. That's number 31, Blake Constable. Blake Constable, 7.9 per game average. He's going to the foul line right now. He shot 28 on the season. He's made 14. He's looking to climb up above 50%. First one rims out long. Got a guy sitting at the scorer's bench. He's going to check in for Constable. Should Constable make the second one in the ball game for Western? Number 3, Berkeley Secree, re-enters the ball game along with Evan Kretz. Second shot up and got the back end of a 2-shot foul. That's Blake Constable. He'll take a breather. Back in the ball game, we're going to see Connor Land. He wears number 23. It's a 13-11 contest. Twin Lakes in front by 2. Twin Lakes crossing the timeline in the front court now. They'll work it right side. Number 11, Colby Smock lost the handle. Stripped away, picked up by Western to go back the other direction. Free throw line with the basketball is Connor Lynn. Well out top. Thought about a shot. Going to backpedal dribble now, reset the offense. That's Kyle Sanders. He'll bounce it to the corner. That's Secree. Berkeley Secree. He'll hand off right there, and they'll move it around. Evan Kretz. They'll bounce it to the corner. Shot taken. Wouldn't go by a 12-footer for Connor Lynn. Back the other direction with Twin Lakes Indians. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. Foul occurs. A lot of whistles in this first quarter. We're going to be shooting some free throws. Remainder, that's foul number 8 on Western. Fouls whistled on number 23, Connor Lynn. He picked up his second. Back in the ball game for Western Panthers pretty quick is number 31, Blake Constable. Constable's a 6'7" senior. Weighs in at 210. Couple bounces. Jake Stoops at the foul line. It'll rim out, wouldn't go. 1-1, didn't earn the second one. Back the other direction, crossing the timeline with the basketball, Berkeley Secret. Coming up to guard him right there, number 20, Clayton Bridwell. In the paint, they'll kick it back out top, 3-point land. Shot on the way, wouldn't go. Shot taken there by Kyle Sanders. Rebound, Twin Lakes. They outlet number 11, Colby Smock. The worker down low, Jake Stoops. Just outside the paint, he'll take a jumper. Rimmed off, wouldn't go. Rebound, Twin Lakes, Hauser. Hauser tries to get it down low. It's intercepted right there in the paint. Picked up by number 24, Evan Kretz. Back the other way. 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. 13-11, Twin Lakes in front. On the dribble, number 20, that's Kyle Sanders. Going to use a lot of his clock. 16 seconds left. He's working against number 11, Colby Smock for Twin Lakes. 9 seconds. Out top, he'll cross over. He'll work down the middle. He'll go in the paint. Off the glass. Shot wouldn't go. Rebound, Twin Lakes. Number 20, Clayton Bridwell. He'll dish off. Shot's a buzzer. It's actually Bridwell took the shot. He got clear to the left elbow. Rimmed out a one-handed floater. We'll go to the first quarter break. A 13-11 contest. Twin Lakes in front of Western. And we'll remind you, this game is in part being brought to you by Main Street Mortgage, a local full-service mortgage broker located in Cicero. Owner is Brian Bayer. Brian has more than 20-plus years of mortgage loan origination experience. Brian offers a full array of mortgage products from no money down to 20% down conventional mortgage loans. He offers personal customer service, expert knowledge of all mortgage loans, and the lowest interest rates you will find. Call today and start saving money now. 317-420-5192. That's 317-420-5192. Brian Bayer and Main Street Mortgage, a great combination. They're going to inbound the basketball. It's going to belong to the Western Panthers. Panthers going to bring the ball in. Second quarter, 13-11. Panthers down by 1 to the backcourt. Across the timeline is Secret. Berkeley Secret dishes off. Behind the arc, Evan Kretz. They'll work it back to Blake Constable. Out top, he'll dish off. They'll go to the baseline again with Secret. They'll come back to the baseline. He'll reset the offense out top. He's working against Dayton Menthorn. They go baseline on the drive. They'll step on the baseline. Might have got a little bit of a push out of bounds. 31 right there. Pretty good effort. That's 31. Micaiah Galvin going to help him back up. He did step on the baseline, but he might have been ever so slightly pushed. But they call it out of bounds to give the ball back to Twin Lakes. 13-11. That was right in front of my vantage point. Out top of the basketball, behind the arc. Dribbles once, picks it up. That's Hauser. Out top, he'll get it back to Dayton Menthorn. Menthorn directing some traffic. He'll pass it right side. He'll get the ball back from Bridwell. They'll work it back to Hauser to the corner. Lazatter back out top to move the basketball. Dayton Menthorn. He'll bounce it down low. Micaiah Galvin out top. Menthorn back to Hauser, left side in front of the arc. Tipped away and now stolen. Western Panthers 24, Evan Kretz. Evan Kretz goes hard to the hoop, and they're going to disallow the bucket. I believe it went in. I was looking down at my notes. He went up, got the shot. But they're going to say as a foul on the floor prior to a shot happening. So left of the bucket, Western will bring the ball in. 6:56 on the game clock. Brought in behind the arc. That's Kretz. They'll work the left side elbow. They'll move the basketball around. It'll touch the hands of 31, Blake Constable. Back to the corner. They're working it to Evan Kretz. They'll bounce it down low, just behind baseline, outside the paint, tipped away. Going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touch by Western. And that's some pretty good defensive hands by number 20, Clayton Bridwell, coming in for help defense. So they're going to check out the ball game with Hauser. Also checking out of the game is Stoops. A couple of subs in the ball game. Ball's brought in. Going to walk it across the timeline. Number 20, Clayton Bridwell. He'll pass it right side in the ball game right there. He'll pass it back right side. He'll move the basketball. And that's number 24 in the ball game. That's Jaden Owsley back in the ball game. Working it back around to number 33, Caden Harker. Freshman, he's 6'2", first time we've seen him in today's ball game. Out top of the basketball, Caden Harker. Where's number 33? Lazatter. Out top, he'll get it to Harker. He'll drive the lane, he'll get the bucket. A floater just inside the paint. Freshman athlete, Caden Harker for two. 15-11, baseline drive. It's going to be a baseline shot right there. That's the other freshman. He's on the other team, 24, Evan Kretz, three-point land from the left corner baseline. 15-14, Twin Lakes by one. Shot wouldn't go beyond the arc. I believe that shot taken by 20, Clayton Bridwell. And then they're going to ask for the sub to come in. I think they call a jump ball, simultaneous possession on the long carom of the rebound. So Western substitutes in. We'll try to capture that. They'll work it. Ball stays in the front court with the alternate arrow, possession arrow. They'll work it outside. They'll bounce it back in. Micaiah Galvin tosses it down low. Reverse layup. Almost got stuck there on the corner of the rim up against the backboard. That was Lozatter working the backdoor reverse layup. Wouldn't go. They're going to whistle a foul. It's going to be whistled on Western. Number 31, Blake Constable, picks up his first foul of the ball game. Team foul number 9. 4 thus far on the Indians. We're in the second quarter, 5:26. 15-14, and now 16-14. First shot goes for number 33, Caden Harker, 6'2" freshman. He started the ball game 1 for 2. He's now 2 for 3, so his average is climbing. Next one goes up and in. He's now 3 for 4. He went from 50% to 75 right there in that trip to the line. That's Caden Harker. 5:18 on the game clock. Out top of the basketball, crossing over, Kyle Sanders. He'll hand off right there behind the arc left side. That's Kretz. Back out top in the ball game is Nathaniel Lydell. He'll work the basketball back behind the arc. They'll work it back to the free throw line. Shot in the air. Would have been a 2-point shot. It wouldn't go for Cooper Jarvis. Rebound, Twin Lakes back the other direction. Bringing up the basketball, number 20, Clayton Bridwell. Bridwell now out top once again. Harker might have got away with a traveling violation there. No call. Kind of a little bit of a Reggie Miller type of footwork, but he got away with it. They go to the corner. They're going back Western Panthers in the front court. Kretz from the corner. He'll dribble in. They'll kick it out top. They'll go to the corner. 3-point shot on the way. Nathaniel Liddell got the bucket. 3-point land. Tie ball game at 17. 4:20 on the game clock. Going to be a timeout called by Coach Kent Adams. Kent Adams calls timeout. He had a couple of guys at the scores bench waiting to check in. They're in the ball game now. And it's a 17-17 contest. 4:19 left here in the second quarter. Also checking in during this break is Bertram Secrete. He's back in the ball game. And we'll remind you this game is also in part being brought to you by Lisa Stokes Bear. Real estate wouldn't be real estate without a real estate professional. Lisa Stokes Bear, proud to assist you with your current and future real estate needs. You can call Lisa Stokes Bear or send her a text message, 317-513-4086. Again, 317-513-4086. Lisa is a member of Century 21 Sheets Company. That's in Carmel, Indiana. 4:19 left, brought in, backcourt. From the side court, brought in by Twin Lakes. Trigger man, Jaden Owsley. Top of the circle right there, that's Hauser. Back to Owsley, left corner baseline. His shot wouldn't go. Rebound secured by Western, number 20, Kyle Sanders. They'll work it down low just outside the paint. With the basketball, he'll pick it up. That's Jarvis. trying to drive the hoop right there, number 11, Nathaniel Liddell. He'll draw the foul. The foul's going to be whistled on number 25, Braden Hauser. He picks up his second foul in the ball game. 3:56 left. 17-17. Brought in corner from the left corner baseline. They'll work back around the perimeter. Western in their own front court. Going to bounce it down low. Good pass and a good shot off the glass. Credit the bucket, Cooper Jarvis. Credit a good bounce pass in the paint to Berkeley Seacrest. 3:37 on the game clock. Behind the arc with the basketball, Colby Smock, Twin Lakes. Now back out top to Harker. Caden Harker on the dribble. He'll kick it down to the baseline. They'll get it back to Colby Smock. And they're going to tie him up. Might be a jump ball situation. And the ultimate possession arrow going to belong to the Western Panthers. 19-17. Western Panthers in front. First lead of the ball game for the Panthers. Crossing the timeline is Berkeley Seacrest. He's working against number 11, Colby Smock. Left side, they're working around the perimeter. That's number 11, Nathaniel Liddell. They're working it back around out top. Triple threat, he'll dribble now. He'll drive the paint. They'll kick it back out. That's number 21, Cooper Jarvis. 3-point shot wouldn't go for Seacrest. Karam's hard. Rebound secured, evidently by Western. And a foul is going to be whistled on Colby Smock, number 11. He picks up his first foul in the game. Checking out of the ball game, getting a breather for Twin Lakes is number 25, Braden Hauser. Checking out of the ball game for Western Panthers is going to be number 21, Cooper Jarvis. And they're going to bring the ball in left of the bucket, deep in the front court, behind the arc. Working it back around left side to Seacrest. 2:52 on the game clock. Right elbow extended, 3-point shot in the air, wouldn't go. That was 31, Blake Constable. Boarding the basketball, Western Panther, number 11, Nathaniel Liddell. They'll reset the offense out top high with the basketball on the dribble there. Number 20, Kyle Sanders. To the corner, Case Howard. They'll work it back out to Seacrest. Well behind the arc. 2:27 on the game clock. 19-17 Western on the dribble. They'll pick up the dribble, elbow right side. They'll kick it back around. They'll work it to number 11, Nathaniel Liddell. Left elbow extended, 3-point shot, wouldn't go. Number 20, Kyle Sanders. Ball finally picked up by Twin Lakes. Back to the front court, number 11, Colby Smock. Colby Smock to Lozatter. Ethan Lozatter, they work the ball around. Now back out top, 3-point shot in the air for Clayton Gridwell, wouldn't go. Rebound secured by 31, Blake Constable. Going to turn the ball over in the front court. Western going to give it back to Twin Lakes. They're using a lot of players in this ball game. That's a good thing. They got the sectional coming up. They got the Hoosier Conference playoffs coming up. Getting a lot of guys involved, getting them ready for the long haul. 19-17. Brought in by Twin Lakes. Do dribble across the timeline. Number 20, that's Clayton Gridwell. Pick up his dribble left side behind the arc. He'll work it right side behind the arc to Colby Smock. Cross-court skip pass now to Gridwell out top. So back pedal dribble. Got a pretty good dribbling exhibition. Number 20, Clayton Gridwell. 1 minute, 30 seconds left here in the first half. 19-17. Out top of the basketball is Caden Harker. Passes it right side, nearly stolen. Seacrest cut on the pass and knocked it out of bounds. They're staying in the front court with Twin Lakes. In the ball game for Twin Lakes is number 24, Jaden Owsley. Taking a breather for Twin Lakes will be number 33, Caden Harker. Taking a breather for Twin Lakes is also going to be number 31, Micaiah Galvin, 6'2" senior. They pass it to the backcourt. It's tracked down by number 20, Clayton Gridwell. Crossing the timeline, he'll work it right side behind the arc on the dribble. They'll bounce it in to Lozatter. They'll go baseline. They'll go strong to the hoop and go off the rim. Wouldn't go. Fighting for the board right here is Constable. Constable, probably the tallest young man on the floor. Going to foul. Foul does occur We're going to whistle the foul on Twin Lakes number 5, Ethan Lazatter. He's a 6'4" senior. Constable for Western, 6'7" senior. He's at the foul line now. He'll shoot the 1 in bonus. Back in the ball game for Twin Lakes, we're going to see number 31, Micaiah Galvin. He's low man on the block. Adjacent to him is Jay Stoops. So Constable, he'll eye the first one. He'll need to make it to get an next one. It'll be long off the rim. Wouldn't go. Rebound, Jay Stoops. He'll outlet. Crossing the timeline, Clayton Bridwell. Back the other way, Jay Stoops. Behind the arc. On the dribble. 19-17. Been stuck on that number for a while. Western Panthers in front by 2. Going to be stolen in the front court. Going the other direction is Kretz. Evan Kretz with the basketball. He'll tip it back out. They get it to Seacree. He'll be stolen. The Twin Lakes going the other direction. They go off the glass, get the bucket. Tie ball game at 19. Credit for steal and the bucket. Number 20, Clayton Bridwell, 5'9" freshman. He's going to guard the basketball. They're going to pick him up at half court. That's Berkeley Seacree on the dribble. 19-19, 20 seconds left here in the first half. On the dribble is Seacree. Not much of a counting administrator there. I thought Smock was working pretty good, and the official was not counting. So 19-19, 5 seconds on the dribble. They'll work it in. He'll go baseline, kick it back out. They'll try a three-pointer. Right elbow extended, and he got the bucket. That's number 20, Kyle Sanders. Western Panthers will go to halftime up by 3. 22-19. A good ball game. It's a defensive ball game. You knew that it was going to take some passes to take some shots. This is the Bobby Knight style of offense, and it's good to watch. So we're at halftime, 22-19. They're going to bring the ball in here in about 9 minutes and 49 seconds. So we'll mention a little bit about the Indiana Pacers. Indiana Pacers, we're for sure going to miss Mr. Oladipo. Victor Oladipo, he's kind of the nucleus of the Indiana Pacers. A lot of folks love him, and I'm one of them. So we'll mention the Pacers going to go on. They're going to do the best they can, and they're still in second place. I think they're 2.5 games back of Milwaukee. They're in the Eastern Conference Central Division. We'll let you know their latest ball game was Wednesday. They got the win over Toronto. That was the same game that Oladipo went down with the knee injury. 4:05 left in the second quarter. It took all the time they needed, and the MRI came back. He's going to be healthy, and you know he's coming back next year, no doubt. But anyway, the Pacers got the win on Wednesday the 23rd. They defeated Toronto 110-106. And that particular night was Coach Nate McMillan's 600th career victory as an NBA coach. That guy knows his stuff. The Pacers are playing an away game tonight here on the 26th. They are at Memphis going against the Grizzlies. That game started 5 minutes ago. And don't forget, Chris Denary and Quinn Buckner. They host the TV Fox Sports Indiana. If you want to watch the Pacers, if you want to go on the radio and listen to Mark Boyle, Mark Boyle will paint you a vivid picture of the ball game on the radio. That's 1070, the Fan, 107.5. And we'll also remind you this game is in part being brought to you by Indiana Express Rentals. They're located 1708 South 8th Street, Noblesville, Indiana. 317-773-4800. Authorized dealer for Penske Truck Rentals. One way and local for households and businesses. Cargo vans up to 26 feet. Commercial with lift gates. Full line of moving supplies. They're locally owned and operated. They have been since 1998. Owner is on site daily. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. On Saturday, They're open 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's Indiana Express Rentals, authorized dealer for Penske Truck Rentals in Noblesville, Indiana. We'll also mention the Adler Building. The Adler Building has office space available. If you're looking for office space, the Adler Building has office space available. They also have conference room availability. If that should be a need, the Adler Building is located downtown Noblesville, Indiana, just a block southeast of the Hamilton County Courthouse Square at 9th and Maple Street. You can dial them at 317-773-1974. Again, for inquiries, you can talk to Kim Watson. It's 317-773-1974. We'll also remind you, Adler Attorneys at Law. They'll help you with family law, personal injury, criminal defense, estate planning, litigation, appellate appeals, bankruptcy, and real estate law. They have personal service and dependable counsel. That's Raymond M. Adler and Seth R. Wilson. 136 South 9th Street, Noblesville, Indiana, 46060. If you want to send Ray Adler an email, you can do so, Ray at NoblesvilleAttorney.com. Again, that's Ray, the at symbol, NoblesvilleAttorney.com. You can also dial them up on the phone at 317-773-1974. They have free initial consultation. The Adler Attorneys in Noblesville. We'll also mention this game is being brought to you by Discount Copies. Discount Copies also in Noblesville. You can dial them at 317-773-8783. They're located at 100 Mensa Drive, Noblesville, Indiana, 46062. On the facsimile, you can reach them 317-773-9050. If you want to send them an email, you can do so. DiscountCopies96@gmail.com. Family owned and operated. Their hours of operation, Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. On Saturday, they're open 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's Discount Copies. They're right there, State Road 32 on the west edge of Noblesville behind Pizza Hut, next to Bowl 32, offering a wide range of services. Discount Copies in Noblesville. Also, this game is in part being brought to you by Sign Production. A business with a good sign is a sign of good business. Computer-generated, painted, and sandblasted signs, billboard advertising, large format signage, vehicle graphics and lettering, banners and window lettering. Sign Production since 1985, located at 105 West Main Street, Arcadia, Indiana. 317-984-3765. You can also reach them by cell phone. You can dial them up or you can send a text message. 317-946-2424. That's Sign Production in Arcadia. Also, this game is in part being brought to you by PutMeInSports.com. Since 2008, this game is also being simulcast by Hamilton County TV.com. Check out HamiltonCountyTV.com. Not only do they do internet television, they now do internet radio. You can check them out on demand And we'll also mention PutMeInSports.com has been bringing internet radio, high school sports to the listening ears of the IHSAA fans. That's football in the fall with the Tipton Blue Devils, basketball in the winter, and baseball each spring with Lafayette Central Catholic Knights. We welcome you to continue listening to high school sports, and we thank you for listening to PutMeInSports.com. Also, this game is in part being brought to you by Noblesville Trophies. Noblesville Trophies at 1720 South 10th Street, Noblesville, Indiana. Your one-stop shopping trip for trophies, plaques, and awards. You can visit Noblesville Trophies at the south edge of Noblesville, where the customer finishes first. On the web, you can find them at NoblesvilleTrophies.com. They're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can phone them at 317-773-7391. That's Noblesville Trophies in Noblesville, Indiana. Clock's going to roll down. 41 seconds left. We're going to inbound the basketball as we listen to some rock and roll. Yeah, we built this city. Tell you what, this song came out when I was driving back and forth to Indiana State University. I was driving a Monte Carlo, a 77 Monte Carlo. It was silver. Had the red pinstripes on the wings. I had a pretty nice car. I was happy to have it. But that was a pretty good trip when you heard we built this city somewhere along the way on I-70. So 6 seconds. Clock's going to roll out. They're going to ask for the basketball. Final buzzer there. They're getting ready for basketball action. And they're working in. It's going to belong to Twin Lakes Indians. They'll inbound the basketball. Backcourt ever so sliding. Crossing the timeline right there. Number 3, Dayton Menthorn. 22-19 from the corner. Shot off the mark. Almost went. Ball's loose. Going to be a foul call. The Lazatter comes up with a board on the miss of the three-point shot. He'll go to the foul line. They're going to say he was shooting. He'll get 2 more. 12 seconds into the second half. 22-19. Ethan Lazatter at the foul line. Lazatter averages 7.9 boards per game. That leads the team, leads the Twin Lakes Indians. He gets the first one to go. 22-20. We'll take one more. We'll bounce about 3 times. And fly the second one. Got it also. Too good at the stripe. That's Ethan Lazatter. I talked to him before the game. I want to make sure I was pronouncing his last name correctly. I did several games with him last year. I think I was incorrect last year. Glad I asked him. I apologize. He's back in the front court. 7:30 left. We're in the third quarter. 22-21. Left elbow on the dribble there. Western Panther, number 20, Kyle Sanders. They'll work it to the corner. That's 24, Evan Kretz. He'll work the ball back out behind the R21, Cooper Jarvis. To Secree. Now back out top near the logo in the center of the court. They'll dribble it back around. That's number 20, Kyle Sanders. To Secree. Out top, they'll get it to Kretz. Kretz will drive outside the paint off the glass. Got the bucket. About a 10-footer. Evan Kretz off the glass looked a lot like Randy Whitman. So 6:54, going to be a kick. Kick is the call on Western. Good footwork there by Kyle Sanders. Just gives the ball back to Twin Lakes. They'll work the ball back in. They'll work it out top. They're moving it quick. Over left side, Lazatter. Outside the arc, he'll bounce it in. Going to be tipped away and stolen. Going back the other direction. Secree comes up with it. Dishes it up ahead, gets the bucket. Finger roll, 24, Evan Kretz. 26-21. Western by 5. Pass going to be stolen out of midair. The high pass. Jumping up to get it with Kretz. He'll go back the other direction. He'll go off the glass. 2-point bucket's going to count. He's going to get fouled. And Berkeley Seacree gets the bucket and an opportunity for a three-point play. Foul's going to be whistled on number 25, Braden Hauser. He picks up his third foul here early in the third quarter. One foul each side. That's in the second half. Three-point play opportunity. Got it. Berkeley Seacree, a 5'8 senior, started the evening at the line 58% to the corner baseline. With the basketball is Menthorn. He'll tip it back out. Now stop and reset the offense. Baseline jumper, about a 12-footer, wouldn't go for Hauser. Rebound, Western. Evan Kretz boards the basketball. Here across the timeline. Left side, out top to try to reset the offense. Trying to get it to Seacree. Wasn't available, being guarded pretty well there by number 20, Clayton Bridwell. Out top again. They'll bring the ball left side behind the arc. He'll drive the paint. Off the glass, rim around, fall in. Western Panther, number 21, Cooper Jarvis. Jarvis gets the bucket. It's 31-21, a 10-point advantage for Western. Ball's in the front court. Foul's called. A whistle, and Western going to pick up the foul. We're going to see Jay Stoops back in the ball game. Taking a breather to allow him to come in is Micaiah Galvin. Blake Constable back in the ball game. Also back in the game is number 10, Noah Johnston. Noah Johnston in the ball game. He's 6'1". He's a sophomore for Twin Lakes. Can be brought in right in the bucket. That foul was whistled on 23. Connor Lynn. Take that back. That foul was whistled on Kahari Jackson. Not sure we got the right numbering up there. But anyway, in the front court, in the paint, shot wouldn't go. Put back wouldn't happen. Going back the other direction now with the basketball. Going baseline. Hauser kicks it back out top. Three-point land. Long off the mark. Wouldn't go. Picked up by Lazatter. They go baseline with the rebound. Jay Stoops goes up. He got fouled. He'll shoot twice. Takes a pretty good brunt right there to knock Jay Stoops down. He's a pretty good sized young man. He'll go to the foul line. He got right back up. Foul is going to be whistled on the Western Panther, number 24, Evan Kretz. He's got two in the ball game. Jay Stoops going to get two shots at the foul line. Number 41, shooting 61%. First shot up and good. So substitutions in the ball game. Twin Lakes going to check in with Jaden Owsley, number 24. Also back in the ball game, I think we've got number 11, Nathaniel Liddell, back in the ball game. Jay Stoops going to have one more at the free throw line. 5:16 left here in the third quarter. Second shot up, rimmed around, fell off. Rebound, Constable. He'll hand off. Point guard, number 20, Kyle Sanders. Crossing the timeline. They'll work it right side with the basketball. Number 11, Nathaniel Liddell. Down low. Turnaround jumper, Constable. Just outside the paint, wouldn't go. Rebound, Jay Stoops for Twin Lakes. 31-22, a 9-point ball game. Working back in the other direction, off the glass, shot when he goes, Twin Lakes. In the paint, shot taken there by Clayton Bridwell. Back the other direction, they'll work the basketball out top, number 10, Noah Johnston. He'll set a screen. Might have been a moving pick, no call. If they're working it back around, might have been an illegal screen. No whistle sounds. 4:30 left here in the quarter. Tipped away, going to be stolen there, and then regathered by Nathaniel Liddell. Right elbow shot for Western. Wouldn't go, going to board his own basketball, and there's a lot of friction going on in there with a lot of whistles not happening. So they're going to call one now. They blow the whistle. The foul is going to be whistled on number 41. And we'll double check here. That foul's going to be whistled, I believe, on Jay Stoops. Timeout, full 60 seconds. Timeout called. They'll take a breather. 4:18 left here in the third quarter. 31-22. Western Panthers in front. And we'll remind you this game is in part being brought to you by McCreary Concrete Products Incorporated. McCreary Concrete Products Incorporated, they have two Central Indiana locations. One in Rushville at 810 North Fort Wayne Road. You can dial them there at 765-932-3058. They have another location in Tipton, Indiana. That's Building Material Supplier in Tipton, 875 West Industrial Drive. You can dial them up there in Tipton, 765-675-2657. Their corporate office right there in Tipton. If you want to reach them by on the web, it's McCrearyConcrete.com. McCreary Concrete.com. They're ready for basketball. It's going to be brought in left of the bucket. On the baseline, Western basketball. Underneath their own bucket. They'll work it back in. Three-point shot into on the way. Got it. Squared up to hit him. It's number 22, Jet Ingle. Jet Ingle's a freshman. He's also a pretty good quarterback. Out top of the basketball, they'll work it. Shoot it on around Menthorn. Left elbow extended. Shot in the air. They'll recover with a three-point shot of their own. Twin Lakes Indians. 34-25. Trying to chase the basketball right there. Pretty good effort. Ends up in the bench area of Western. Pretty good effort right there. Colby Smock. Colby Smock will sleep well tonight. He's spending a lot of good energy on the floor. Nice 3:52 left here in the third quarter. Pass to the backcourt. Chasing it down with the basketball now is number 22, Jet Ingle. Jet Ingle's a freshman, 5'10", weighs in at 170. 34-25 down in the paint. Got the bucket. Blake Constable, point blank range, puts it up and over the rim. 36-25, 11-point ball game. Behind the arc, three-point shot. Where'd he go? Shot taken. 24, Jaden Owsley. Back the other direction. Constable couldn't get the shot to go. Rebound put back on the same jump is good by Jet Ingle. Timeout. A 60-second timeout called. 3:19 left here in the third quarter. A 13-point ball game, 38-25. We'll remind you this game is in part being brought to you by FritzandFishers.com. Fritz and Fishers since 1983. You can visit them online. They have great cars, great prices, and great customers. They have two Hamilton County locations. One is Fritz and Fishers at 8599 East 116th Street. That's Fishers, Indiana. The other is Fritz in Noblesville, 2400 Westfield Road. That's between Noblesville and Westfield along State Road 32. That's in Noblesville, Indiana. You can explore their quality used car inventory. You can do that online, or you can do that on site. That's FritzandFishers.com. FRITZ. Second horn sound can be brought in JC. Going to get it into Colby Smock. He'll dribble across the timeline. They'll work it this direction. In the front court with the basketball, Colby Smock behind the arc. In the ball game, wearing number 23 for Twin Lakes, Kahari Jackson, 5'9" sophomore. To get the ball back to Colby, back to Jackson. Jackson behind the arc, out top, going to be stolen. Parker going to get the ball stolen on a chest pass, back the other direction. They're going to get the bucket. They're going to call foul in the act of shooting. Official gave a little signal to the player. Just wanted to know, how did I foul him? He said you brushed him on the head as he went up. So he got the bucket. He'll shoot one more. Foul's going to be whistled on 33, Caden Harker, 6'2" freshman. So the bucket's good. At the foul line, number 11, Nathaniel Liddell. It'll rim around, fall off, wouldn't go. Rebound, Micaiah Galvin. Still outlet, right side, crossing the sideline, number 11, Colby Smock. Going to be a push foul underneath. Going to be whistled on Western. At the present moment, both teams with 3 personal fouls here in the second half. Now 4 for Western. Foul's going to be whistled on Western, number 11, Nathaniel Liddell. He picks up his second. Taking a breather, getting out of the ball game, getting a little relaxation for Western. Is number 31, Blake Constable. Also number 10, Case Howard, taking a breather also. 2:42 on the game clock. third quarter. On the dribble. They'll dribble the paint. Staying still there, but they're going to pick up a foul. Driving amongst the trees, Colby Smock. Foul's going to be whistled on Western Panther, number 11, Nathaniel Liddell. He'll pick up number 3 in the ball game. Team foul number 5, second half. 3 thus far, second half for Twin Lakes. At the foul line, you'll get 2 shots. First one will rim out and wouldn't go. You'll get some encouragement right there from his teammates. Substitution, we're going to see Ethan Lazatter back in the ball game. Taking a breather is going to be Jay Stoops for Twin Lakes. So bounce pass, you'll get 1 more. Colby Smock at the foul line. You'll eye it, fly it. You'll get the back end of a 2-shot foul. 40-26. It's a 14-point ball game. Working left of the bucket on the baseline. Looking to get it in. They call a timeout, and it's granted. It was close. That 5-second count was close. But anymore, you don't get an indication from the official at what point of the 5 seconds the inbounder is in. That makes it difficult. They're going to call a 30-second timeout, save the possession. 40-26. And I will also remind you, girls basketball, 44th sectional, the 44th annual, Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Put Me In Sports will cover the ball game at Newcastle High School. 7 p.m. start time. It'll be Yorktown and Hamilton Heights. 6:40 will begin with a pregame. That's girls basketball sectional getting underway. So working the basketball in, got it in successfully there. The trigger man, Kyle Sanders. They work the jet angle to the front court. Seacree back out top. Seacree backpedal. He'll work to the top. He'll get the ball back right side behind the arc on the dribble. He'll work it right side. Now back out top with the basketball, number 20, Kyle Sanders. 14-point ball game, Western in front. He'll work it right side. 18-footer has the basketball. He'll dribble now. Left side, that was 23, Connor Lynn. Elbow shot right side. Right at the bucket, number 20, Kyle Sanders. It's a 16-point ball game. 1:55 left in the third. He'll bounce it down low to Lazatter. Out top, he'll throw the ball away. He couldn't get it to his teammate, a little bit high. Out top, they'll work it left elbow extended. Shot wouldn't go. Shot taken there by Western Panther Kyle Sanders. Back the other direction. On the dribble, going to get caught for a traveling violation. Might have been a little bit late on the call, but the call was good. 42-26. They go right to the bucket. Western Panther going to inbound the basketball. Harker comes out of the ball game. He's a freshman, getting some good playing time for Coach Ken Adams. So they're going to bring the ball in. The foul's going to be whistled. Number 11, Colby Smock, picks up his second foul. They'll inbound the basketball right there. Going to be brought in right of the bucket on the baseline. Tipped away, and they're going to say the ball is going to end up going last touch by Twin Lakes. Little disagreement, and I don't disagree with the disagreement. So they're going to bring the ball back in front of the bench area right there at Twin Lakes. They're working across the timeline with the basketball. 23, Connor Lynn. They go right side off the glass. 2-point bucket for Connor Lynn. 44-26, an 18-point ball game. They'll work it down low. Reach around trying to play defense. Going to be a foul called on the Western Panthers. Panther foul going to be whistled on Cooper Jarvis. Foul number 6. Cooper Jarvis going to check out of the ball game. I think Blake Constable came in for him. He's going to guard the inbound. He's 6'7". We go off the glass, got the bucket. Ethan Luzatter gets the bucket. Ethan Luzatter at 6'4". 44-28. To the front court. He'll bounce it off just outside the paint, off the glass. 2-point bucket, good. Western Panther, number 31, Blake Constable. In the front court. Under a minute, 58 seconds left here in the third quarter. He'll drive the paint. He'll dish it down low off the glass, got the bucket. Easton Luzader, Lozader with the bucket. And I think credit the assist to 20, Clayton Bridwell. 46-30. Baseline, right side. They'll move it back out. That's Connor Lynn. Back pedal dribble, setting up the offense out top again is Kyle Sanders. He's working against Kahari Johnson. Kahari Jackson playing good defense. Moving some feet right there. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Left side on the dribble, out top. They'll move around. Seacree gives it up. They'll work it back to Evan Kretz, back to Seacree. 10 seconds left. Third quarter, 46-30. Western in the front court with the basketball in the lead. 3-point shot from the corner baseline. Wouldn't go for Connor Lynn. Shot at the buzzer, as I believe was behind the buzzer. Wasn't going to count. Didn't go anyway. We'll have 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. It's 46-30. Pretty good ball game. I tell you what, this is a very nice environment to be in. Twin Lakes Indians take good care of their facilities, and this is a good place to be. And we'll remind you a little bit about the surrounding area. Indiana Beach. You can make your family plans for this spring, summer, or fall. Indiana Beach. They're located at 5224 East Indiana Beach Road. That's in Monticello, Indiana. White County, Indiana. 47960. You can RV, you can with the campground. I tell you what, there's plenty of lodging facilities right here. Let's get a half-court shot for something. That's what the crowd eruption is. They pull the spectator out on the floor at half court. He banks it in from half court. He's getting some kudos right now. He's probably getting something even more. We'll mention Indiana Beach is an amusement park and resort located on Lake Schaefer in Monticello, Indiana. Originally, the name of Indiana Beach was Ideal Beach, and it opened in 1926. Check them out. They've got 6, count them, 6 roller coasters at Indiana Beach. It's got new ownership, 2, maybe 3 years, and they're doing well, and you'll have fun there with your family. Down low, they'll go off the glass. Works it inside. Shot goes in. 31, Blake Constable. He'll get the bucket. He'll get a foul shot. 3-point play opportunity. We're going to whistle the foul on 31, Micaiah Galvin. He picked up his first foul in the ball game. So he'll eye it and fly it. Got the bucket. Blake Constable started the ball game at 50%. He's probably close to 65 or 70. He's getting up there. So working down low. Reach-in foul going to be whistled on Western Panther, number 11, Nathaniel Liddell. Take that back. They're going to whistle this foul on Howard. They're going to whistle this foul on Chase Howard. He picks up number 3 at the foul line, Micaiah Galvin for Twin Lakes. He'll eye it, fly it. It'll rim out long, tear him off. Rebound secured by Western Panther, number 10, Chase Howard. He'll dish it off to Seacree, crossing the timeline, working right there against number 20, Clayton Bridwell. Whistle sounds. Foul occurs. Going to be whistled on Twin Lakes, number 20, Clayton Bridwell. He plays hard. He plays good D, and he picks up only his first foul right there in the fourth quarter. 7:33 left. 49-30. 19-point advantage for Western. They'll reset the offense out top near the center circle. Seacree, that's Berkeley Seacree, crossing over. He'll bring it back out, and he'll dish off. Number 11, Nathaniel Liddell, back out to Seacree. Seacree working against number 20, Clayton Bridwell. 7:12 on the game clock. On the dribble, he'll go baseline. He'll drive in. He'll take a shot. He'll go to the foul line. Shot wouldn't go. But the shooter for Western will be number 10, Case Howard. The foul's going to be whistled on number 5, Ethan Lozader. Lazat are going to pick up his third foul in the ball game. Both teams with 7 fouls here in the second half. So shot up and good. He'll get one more. That's number 10, Case Howard. Good shot foul. We're going to see Jay Stoops for Twin Lakes back in the ball game. Taking a breather is 31, Micaiah Galvin. He gets passed on the backside. He does a fine job. Here comes a second opportunity for Case Howard. Got it also. 2 at the strike for Case Howard. He's a 6'2" junior. Weighs in at 180. 3-point shot. Good. Hauser. Braden Hauser right in front of the Twin Lakes bench. Nails it from 3-point land. 6:50 left. Baseline. They'll restart the offense. They'll bring it back out to Seacree. On the dribble. They'll work it back left. Working against number 20, and it's Clayton Bridwell. Works it left side to Case Howard. Back into Constable. He'll pass it down low. Alley-oop on the jump. Right at the bucket. Number 20, Kyle Sanders. And he gives a high five for a good pass from Constable. So timeout on the floor. Checking in during this timeout break. Once again, for Twin Lakes, going to be number 31, Micaiah Galvin. 6:34 on the game clock, 53-33. And then we'll also mention, bringing this contest to you, AudioSportsOnline.net. They provide online radio. They also provide online video. They're your live sports broadcast home. You can also listen to rebroadcasts on demand. Listen to or provide your own. Allow others to hear the athletic events in which you choose to cover. That could be youth sports. It could be middle school sports. I got to mention, I was at a middle school sports tournament today, boys basketball, 6th grade. I think I saw a younger Seacree right there for Western Panther basketball playing today, and also high school sports, which you're listening to right now. The Western Panthers and the Twin Lakes Indians. That's AudioSportsOnline.net. Going back the other direction. That's Seacree. He's in the paint. He'll pass it back out top. They'll backpedal dribble. Number 20, Kyle Sanders on the dribble. He'll be played defensively now by Kobe Smock. They're working back to Sanders. They're working back around baseline jumper. Rimmed out, wouldn't go for 31, Blake Constable. Foul occurs. They're going to whistle this on Western Panthers. They're going to walk the distance. We're going to shoot the bonus the rest of the way until we get to the double bonus. 6:10 left in the fourth quarter. Foul's going to be whistled. Number 10, Case Howard, picks up number 4. He's going to take a breather. He gets a median 5 from Coach Michael Lewis. Back at the foul line, he'll shoot the 1 in bonus. First shot up and good, Jay Stoops. Jay Stoops wears number 41 last year. He played some JV ball. He also got in on a lot of varsity games. He's a starter. He leads the team 9.7 average. He gets both of them at the stripe. That's Jay Stoops. Along with Braden Hauser, also a 9.7 per game average. Those are 14 game stats. They played 15. They had a game last night. Pretty hard to come home and get the stats tabulated and put back on max prep. It's a difficult task, so I can't blame him. So off the glass, 2-point bucket. Blake Constable, 2 points off the glass, just outside the paint, 55-35. 3-point shot the other direction. Shot taken by Hauser. Wouldn't go. Boarding the basketball right under the bucket. He went back up with the shot. That's Jay Stoops. He got fouled in the act of shooting. They're going to whistle this foul on Blake Constable. And Jay Stoops will have 2 more. 5:39 left, fourth quarter. First shot up and good. Jay Stoops with a pretty good stroke at the foul line. So Jay Stoops will have 1 more. At the free throw line, he'll put it back up long off the rim. Wouldn't go. Rebound Western. Picked up there by Cooper Jarvis. And they're going to whistle a foul right there, and Jarvis will walk the distance. It'll be a 1-and-1 at the other end. Foul's going to be whistled on 31. Micaiah Galvin picks up his second in the ball game. At the foul line, number 21, Cooper Jarvis. He'll eye and fly the first one. He'll get the first one. He'll earn the second one. 56-36. Western in front. 5:36 left here in the fourth quarter. He'll eye and fly the second one. He got it also. 57-36. Brought in by Chase Stoops. Brings it into Jason Minthorn. Minthorn with the basketball. He'll work the right side to Hauser. Back out top. And then we're going to have a gentleman on the surface. Now he'll go back the other direction. They stole the basketball. They'll go reverse layup. Shot would go for Nathaniel Liddell. Rebound the basketball is Seacree. He'll bring it back out. On the dribble. They call a push foul in the front court of Western. It's going to be whistled. Hauser going to pick up the foul. And number 25, Braden Hauser, picks up his fourth. And checking the ball game with a couple of substitutions. At the foul line, he got the first one. Western Panther, number 11, Nathaniel Liddell. They'll get one more, 58-36. Jaden Owsley in the ball game for Twin Lakes. Where's number 24? Second one rims out, wouldn't go. Back the other direction. Minthorn. They'll work it down low. Jay Stoops in the paint. You're going to have to get rid of it, get out of the lane. They'll go baseline with a pass right there. He'll drive the baseline. Number 11, Kobe Smock. Rimmed out, wouldn't go. Rebound, Western Panther. Number 20, Kyle Sanders. They'll work across the timeline. They're going to work against Minthorn right there, back out top. They give it to Seacree. Seacree with the basketball. They'll work it right side. Jet stop right there. Behind the arc, they'll bring the ball back out. That's number 20, Kyle Sanders. Right side to Seacree. He'll dribble in to the foul line, bring it back out. 4:27 on the game clock, 58-36. Western just controlling the basketball. They'll work it down low. Constable wanted to go up for a shot. He's going to fake the shot, going to get the defender up off his feet. And that's number 3, Dayton Minthorn. He'll pick up the foul. Minthorn picks up number 3 in the ball game. Team foul number 10. So double bonus has been reached for the Western Panthers to shoot. There's 9 against Western here in the second half. So we're going to go double bonus on the next common foul either way. First shot up and good for Constable. He'll bounce 3-4 times. He'll eye and fly the second one. He'll get that one also. 60-36. 4:18 on the game clock. They'll work it to the front court. Stripped away. They're going to call foul. They're going to call foul. It's going to be whistled. Western number 20, Kyle Sanders. Kyle Sanders picked up the foul. Twin Lakes at the foul line. To get the shot. First shot up and good. Number 3, that's Dayton Minthorn. He's a 61% free throw shooter. Micaiah Galvin going to check out of the ball game. In the ball game for Micaiah is number 10, Noah Johnston, 6'1" sophomore. Second shot rimmed off, wouldn't go. Constable boards it. They get it to Seacree. He'll work it right side. Crossing the timeline, Kyle Sanders in front of the scorer's bench. Off the glass, shot wouldn't go for Constable. Rebound put back wouldn't go. That's number 21, Cooper Jarvis. He got fouled in the act of shooting. He'll go to the foul line. Foul's going to be whistled on number 10, Noah Johnston. Noah Johnston picks up his first foul in the ball game. At the foul line, 21, Cooper Jarvis. First shot up and good. Working on that average, trying to climb it up above the 50%. He's probably getting close here in this ball game. He'll bounce a couple more. Number 21, Cooper Jarvis. He got both of them. He gets a good hand clap from the Western faithful. 4 minutes left in the ball game. 62-37. Behind the arc. out top of the basketball. Number 11, that's Kobe Smock. Picks up his dribble, works it back to Minthorn. Dishes off, just outside the paint. Minthorn takes a shot, saving the basketball. Good effort. Nice save there by Johnston. They going to give the ball to Twin Lake. Underneath their own bucket. They'll have it on their own baseline. Last touch, evidently, by Western. Checking in the ball game for Twin Lake. Number 22, Lewis Dellinger. He's a 5'11 sophomore. He'll give a breather to Jay Stoops. So they'll work at left of the bucket. So the inbound the basketball will be Dayton Minthorn for Twin Lake. A high overhead. He'll look to get in. He'll bounce it down low. Going to be a foul call. Working right there, 22, Lewis Dellinger, trying to catch that bounce pass. He might have taken the brunt of the bounce pass, but he got fouled from behind. The foul's going to be whistled on number 20, Kyle Sanders of Western. At the foul line, number 22, Lewis Dellinger. Going to run around and fall in. He's going to keep that 100% ratio intact. He is now 3 for 3 on the season. 5'11". He's a sophomore. Second one up wouldn't go. He's now 75%. They'll rebound the basketball. Will Seacree on the dribble, lost the handle, dribbled it out of bounds off of his own shin. So they're going to bring the ball in. There's a scuff on the floor. It might be some shoes caused that scuff. They're looking at it outside the paint. They can get that cleaned up. They're working on it right now. It'll clean up after the ball game. 3:34 left. Going to be in the backcourt. 3-point shot in the air. Minthorn would go. Rebound front court picked up by Twin Lake. Offensive board once again. That's number 10, Noah Johnston. Out top of the basketball, the Gridwell. They'll work it down low. They'll work it down the baseline, close to. That's Noah Johnston. Now back out top. On the dribble is Clayton Gridwell. 3:10 left in the fourth quarter. 62-38. Around the perimeter. Minthorn, pretty good dribbling exhibition. They'll bounce it in the elbow, right side. Dellinger, they'll kick it back out in the hands of Jaden Owsley. They'll work it left side. They'll work it down low. They'll go off the glass. And it'll be a foul shot taken right here. Constable over the back, going to draw the foul. I should say, and commit the foul. 6'7" Constable trying to block the shot. Got piece of the body. At the foul line, it's going to be number 10, Noah Johnston. Constable picks up his second foul in the ball game. First shot wouldn't go. So back in the ball game for Western is number 22, Jet Engel. At the foul line, going to get one more. Number 10, Noah Johnston. He'll eye it, fly it. Falling off the rim, wouldn't go. Rebound, Western Panther, Nathaniel Liddell. He'll outlet right there, back for the hand off to Kyle Sanders. They're going to call it over the back, but I think he was straddling. I think he was straddling the line. All three components had not went across into the front court yet. But it's all relative now. They inbound the basketball, give it back to Twin Lake. 62-38. In the front court, moving around the perimeter to the corner. On the dribble, cross court and skip pass. Opposite corner, they're working around, touches Noah Johnston's hands. Out top, 33, Caden Harker going to go to the line. He'll shoot the double bonus. Foul's going to be whistled. Western Panther. Number 11, Nathaniel Liddell picks up foul number 4 in the ball game. He's still in the game now. There's a gentleman waiting at the scorer's bench. He'll come into the ball game now. First shot goes in. And Constable going to take a breather. Back in the ball game is 24, Evan Kretz for Western. At the foul line, he got the first one. That's 33, Caden Harker. Second shot rimmed off, wouldn't go. Basketball boarded, threw it away though. Going to get the ball back? He does. Going to be a foul call. Right there, 24, Evan Kretz trying to save the basketball. He threw it to the opponents. Then he stole the ball back from the opponents. and then he was fouled in the act of trying to dribble. So he's at the foul line now. They walk the distance. Double bonus. Foul's going to be whistled right there. Twin Lakes 22. Lewis Dellinger, his first. At the foul line right there. Shot on the way. Rimmed out. Wouldn't go. At the foul line, number 24, Evan Kretz. Evan Kretz, he's a freshman. 6'2". He's back at the foul line now. He's gonna get one more. He'll bounce a few times. He'll eye it and fly the second when he got the back end of a two-shot foul. 63-39. To the front court with the basketball. Twin Lakes. Parker behind the arc, left corner. They're working back around, tipped away, good hands. They're going to say a double tip. Might have been right because number 10, Noah Johnston, did not complain one bit. Pretty good hands initially right there by 22, Jet Engel, to cause the turnover. 63-39, 2:11 left in the ball game. They're going to call a 5-second call. I guess it was 5 seconds. Boy, I think it was more like 3.5 or 4. But they give the ball back to Twin Lakes in their own front court. 63-39, right elbow, I should say left elbow extended. 3-point shot good. Credit the bucket, number 20, Clayton Bridwell. Trying to reach in there, get the ball back. Foul's going to be whistled on number 33, Caden Harker. He's going to pick up his second foul in the ball game. They'll walk the distance from the backcourt. They'll shoot twice at the foul line. It'll be Western Panther, number 11, Nathaniel Liddell. 2:01 left here in the fourth quarter, 63-42. Western in front. Shot rimmed off, wouldn't go. They'll get one more. Number 11, Nathaniel Liddell. He's a 6-foot sophomore, weighs in at 160. He'll eye and fly the second one. He'll rim off that one and wouldn't get that one either. 63-42. 1:55 left. 14-footer just inside the paint. Shot wouldn't go. Shot taken by Clayton Bridwell. Back the other direction. Western Panther. Outside the paint wouldn't go. That shot taken by Jet Engel. Crossing the timeline with the basketball is Harker. To the corner. Works it back inside to Harker. Just outside the paint. Went off the glass. Shot wouldn't go. Ball's loose. Picked up by Seacree of Western. He'll dribble. He'll put a dribbling exhibition on. He'll bounce it to the front court. They're going to call a foul. Receiving the basketball there was Jet Engel. He was fouled immediately by Twin Lakes. Foul's going to be whistled by number 10, Noah Johnson. He picks up number 2. At the foul line, Jet Engel. Where's number 22? A 5'10 freshman. Got the first one. Substitution checking in for Western. We're going to see number 32, Parker Dean. Parker Dean in the ball game, he averages 1 point per game. He's a freshman, 6'3", weighs in at 205. Second shot would go for Engel. He got the first to go. 64-42. 1:18 left. Fourth quarter. To the corner. Back around the perimeter. To the corner. Shot in the air. 3-point land wouldn't go. Jaden Owsley. Rebound to Engel. They'll get it to Seacree. They'll cross the timeline. They'll get a pass down low. Off the glass. They'll get a bucket for Parker Dean. He's got above his average in less than 10 seconds in the ball game. 66-42. 52 seconds left. Long 3-point shot. Got it. Right at the bucket. The whistle sounds. They're going to count the 3-point bucket. And it's good by Twin Lakes, number 20, Clayton Bridwell. They're going to whistle a foul. The foul is going to be whistled on Western. Number 32, Parker Dean commits the foul. He has one. At the foul line for Twin Lakes is 22, Lewis Dellinger. He'll get, first one rimmed out. Would have the opportunity for a 5-point play. That is very uncommon. Probably haven't seen one in years. He'll get the second opportunity. He'll rim off on that one. So they got the 3-pointer, couldn't get the 2 free throws. 44 seconds left. 66-45. To the front court with the basketball. They work it to 22. Jet Engel. They work it down low, dish it off to Parker Dean, number 32. We're going to see a couple of more subs in the ball game for Western. We'll see a couple of gentlemen. I do not have numbers for. I'm sure they're in the book, but I'll just be able to call them by number only. No proper names. Out top with the basketball. Western in the front court. With the basketball, 24, Evan Kretz. Back out, they'll work it to 22, Jet Engel. He'll drive in the paint. He'll get the bucket. Jump shot about 6 feet away. Jet Engel, 2 points, 68-45. Out top, three-point land. Wouldn't go for number 20, Clayton Bridwell. They pass it to the front court. Going to have to track it down. Trying to. Parker Dean did so. Try to pass it back to a teammate. It's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Twin Lakes 22, Lewis Dellinger. 8.4 seconds left in the ball game. They bounce it in. Number 30. He's on the dribble. Picks up his dribble out top to number 12. Those are the two men that just came in the ball game, 30 and 12. And the game will end with the ball in number 12 hands. Final score here at Twin Lakes High School, Western Panthers get the win 68-45. We are thankful to be able to be in this gymnasium, do this ball game. It's fun. We hope that we have treated each person hospitably, and we thank you for listening. And we'll also remind you that coming up this week, girls basketball sectional, Twin Lakes Indians will go against Calumet on the 29th. That's Tuesday, Class 3A, Sectional 18 at Hanover Central. Twin Lakes and Calumet, the winner will play Hanover Central on Friday, February 1st at 5:30. And we'll also remind you that in the Frankfort sectional, Frankfort will play McConaughey 6 p.m. on Tuesday. West Lafayette will play Peru at 7:30 on Tuesday. And the Western Lady Panthers will play the winner of the Frankfort and McConaughey contest. And that game will happen on Friday, the 1st of February, 6 p.m. And in the nightcap, it'll be Northwestern against the winner of West Lafayette and Peru. That'll be the 7:30 contest. Those championship games will happen on Saturday. Sectional 18 will start at 7 p.m. Sectional 20 will start at 7:30 on Saturday. And we thank you for listening. And no matter if you're home or away, if you're teaching or learning, you've always got to keep the fire burning.